Hello farmers, welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. It is the last day of summer. The evening hours are here. We spent last episode doing some seeding contracts, and I did a few more. I collected on the contracts, trying to get some new ones to freshen up, and nothing's coming up. So I collected on all the contracts. I had about $150,000 in our bank account. I'm now down to $101,000. I paid $50,000 off on our $4 million loan. Just going to nibble away at that little by little. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go to bed, and invite fall to the Griffin, Indiana area here. So let's go ahead and go to bed. We'll sleep 10 hours. That'll be good enough. So I'm kind of hoping when morning comes. Loan interest $25,311. Yeah, we'll get there. I'm hoping when morning comes, some harvesting contracts for the sunflowers will be here. At least that's what I'm hoping. Let's check the contracts, and what do we got? We got absolutely nothing. It may take a second for it to freshen up. I do have a fertilizing contract in field number 30 for $9,713. So let me go ahead and take care of that, and we'll give time for the game to catch up for the first day of fall here. It should be the first day of fall. It should be. Yes, it is. Just want to make sure. Does it show me that those fields are ready for harvest? Field number 11 is ready for harvest. Field number 20 is ready for harvest, but not field number 9. Interesting. All right, so let me go ahead and get that fertilizing contract done. I'll collect on that. And, oh wait, how's our grass doing over here? Yes, the grass. I'd like to make some hay so our cows can have some hay for total mix rations. And their health should go up a little bit faster, and they should be happy with some TMR. Let's come over here and see how our grass meadow is doing. So this is what it should look like if it's fully grown. And we're going to see here in a moment, what does it look like? It looks like it did hit a growth stage, but it's not fully grown yet. So definitely going to head and wait a couple more days. I would like to get this plowed and turned into a field this fall at some point, and get some grass planted into it. But we shall see what happens later on the fall, but it won't be today, that's for darn sure. I got all my equipment back up here. And of course, we got rid of the Fent 900, the stuff that we're releasing to do the seeding contracts. But I'm going to grab our Dutes Fire Series 9 and our fertilizer spreader, head over to Field 30, and get a $10,000 fertilizing contract done. The time is advancing, but harvesting contract, this is not coming up for us right now. But the fertilizing contracts are coming in, which is really good for us because I need the cash, obviously, to help pay off this loan that we got building up. So I got the first one done, like I said, just shy of 10,000. So let's go ahead, and this is field number 23. I don't have access. That should be at the right. Yeah, it's fertilizing. We're all set. So I was kind of hoping this episode would be the harvesting contract, but it actually might be a fertilizing contract episode. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get to those sunflowers. I'll let Courseplay go ahead and fertilize that first field this morning because I was checking on the prices at the stores for the wheat, canola, barley, and oats that we have, and they're slowly going up, so we'll have to go ahead and just wait a little bit more. Like I said, I really want to get this loan down. Can I get it down to $3 million by the end of the season? It's going to be kind of rough. It all depends on how much we can get for the grain, and also depends on how much we get for the harvesting contracts, if I get the harvesting contracts on the sunflower. And here's one sunflower field right here. Not a big field, but obviously, doing the harvesting contracts does pay off because you get the money for the contract, you get the extra grain off the field. Right now, though, being sunflowers, I'm not going to get any straw off the fields, although there is a mod for that. Wait, no, there is a mod for the corn, soybean, and canola, but I don't think you get straw from the sunflowers in that mod. So either way, as for us, though, we're not getting no straw off those fields. But I do want the sunflower off the field, and of course, getting paid the big cash to harvest the field. When I say big cash, probably over $10,000 for field number 9, is it? I think that's field number 9 in the southwest corner of the map. So we'll get the cash coming in there. I'm always going to try to keep at least over $50,000 in our bank account. That will get me by 2 days of loan interest payments. So, yeah, keep our fingers crossed there. But like I said, I'm really also keeping my eye on our grass field because I need to go ahead and get that grass mowed and turned into hay. Now, the problem with fall is sometimes fall is not very favorable for drying grass into hay. So I'm a little concerned about that. Worst comes to worst scenario, I guess I could always make more silage out of it and maybe sell silage. I don't know if I want to, but I really like to make hay so we can make some TMR for the cows and make them a little bit more happier. So sometime next season, in the springtime, I think we're guessing we're going to have at least about maybe 4 new cattle to the dairy farm. I haven't checked at all today to see how many more cows have gotten pregnant over the night, but you know, we're just going to let it happen. We know we started with 20 cows, so when next year comes, we'll slowly see what we get for cattle. Of course, our goal here on Griffin, Indiana is to get 2,000 cattle into that barn. 2,000 cattle is a full barn. And it's going to be kind of, I think it's going to be a little rough at the beginning, but if I play my cards right and we can stockpile up enough food, it's not going to be much of an issue. And by then, once we get this $4 million loan paid off and I start buying more fields, yeah, we won't be cutting grass to make chaff into silage. We'll be doing some corn chaff and other things and selling grain off the fields and getting straw that way. I mean, we do have a field, and yeah, a couple people told me, yeah, you can get 2 harvests off a field in Griffin, Indiana with seasons. Unfortunately, by the time I learned that, yeah, we're already into fall, so I'm not going to have time to plant it and harvest it again. So I could have had twice the yield off field number, I think it's actually field number 1 that we own. So, kind of a shame there, but it is what it is. Oh, I need to go check on the cows, meaning I got to get in this habit every day. I got to go water the cows, and of course, cleaning them out would not hurt either. The cleaner they are, the happier they are, so they'll be all set. This contract should be finishing up here pretty soon, unless I already missed it. I would assume we're just about done. Hey, contract on field 23 is finished. I am going to finish the field, though, because if I don't, it kind of bugs me. Even though I don't have to, we're going to go ahead and make sure we finish it. And after I do each contract, I'm going to complete it, get it off the list, and hopefully these 2 sunflower fields will pop up saying ready to be harvested. Let's go ahead and fold that up so I don't clip that on anything. Alright, field number 23 is complete. We'll collect on that. Baling, transporting, fertilizing. So field 20, 3, 5, and 20. Where are these fields? 3, 5. Well, 3 and 5 are over here. I can do those 2 together. Alright, and I got plenty of fertilizer in our breedle, so let's head over there and get those contracts done. So yeah, looks like the sunflower contracts will not come up today. Man, that hill doesn't look that steep until you start going up into it in the tractor. Beep beep, sir, ma'am, who's ever driving that Volvo, maybe? Volvo, Subaru, whatever it might be. Anywho, fields 3 and 5, fertilizing next. We'll get them both done together. Then I'll just have one more to do after that, and then we'll take care of the cattle. And I think they'll do the episode. I was really hoping first day of fall. I was expecting those sunflower contracts to come up. I hope they do come up. Sometime contracts won't come up that you're hoping for. Maybe the farmers are going to go ahead and harvest their own fields, and who knows? Who knows? But the good thing is, doing all those seeding contracts in late spring, of course now those fields need to be fertilized, and that's where a lot of our cash is going to come in. At least I hope so. Like I said, dig into this loan a little bit more. Every day in the fall, maybe if I can keep paying off $50,000, $50,000, $50,000, maybe we can get it down to $3 million by the end of winter. There are winter contracts, so I'll have to see what that entails. I'm not really sure myself what a winter contract is. I'm guessing plow roads and such, or I don't know. Got a ways to go before we get there. Alright, so here is field number 5 and 3. I have access. Don't give me that baloney. Got plenty of access. Now, these fields, like I said, should not take me too long. Got a nice spread on this breedle. And I should have plenty of fertilizer. Then, like I said, we got to go down to the southeast corner of the map to do one more field. Unless the contracts pop up for harvesting. I mean, I can always accept the contracts and do them next episode anyways. But definitely got to make sure I keep on looking.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I'd take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. I just don't know what to do if you go.
That will complete field number 3 and 5 on those contracts. Collected it and up to $110,000. Gotta love that. Head on down to field 20 and get that contract done. Still not seeing no contracts for harvesting, and it's 10:30 in the morning. So I'm guessing we'll have to wait another day. I mean, the contracts could pop up later today. Who knows? It does not look like it as of right now. So we'll go down fertilize field number 20, and we'll go ahead and come back and see what our cows are up to. Make sure we give them some water. Hopefully it can sneak through here fine. I do notice that my Dutes Far Series 9 here, look at the repair on it. It needs a little bit of tender loving care. The problem is that costs money. Right now I'm trying to pinch every penny I can. I'll feel better once we can sell some of our grain. I can see, you know, how much we're going to dig into our loan. Here's the gas station, restaurant, and now turn left. I miss this turn quite often. Still haven't get used to this turn. When I come down, I think I got to go further than I have to. We'll give you a little bit of cab experience in the T9. Is it the last field down here on the right, or second to last? Hang on a second. The last field. The last field that there is. Yeah, let's go ahead and unfold the spreader. Is this it? No, one more field. One more. Alright, got to get out of cabs, that way I can kind of see where we've been spreading the fertilizer. Yeah, so the fertilizing contracts, is all the contracts we're doing really is helping us out a little bit. Repay the loan that we got on the farm because, yep, we didn't give ourselves anything we started this map. We pretty much paid for everything. The farmhouses, the land, all the equipment. And we've been buying equipment as we go along as well. But luckily these fertilizing contracts are coming in because like I said, I'm not quite sure I know what the winter contracts are going to be just yet, but we're going to find out here, in a couple more episodes or so. Well, I say a couple more. I mean, we got plenty to do here in the fall. We got to go ahead and make some hay, as we all know. And then, like I said, I want to turn that meadow that we have into a grass field so we can get a better yield off it. Definitely get a better yield off it. And I'm kind of interested to see how much food the cows are going to take. So hopefully sometime soon that grass will grow even better. I'm thinking by the 3rd day of fall, if the grass hasn't grown completely by then, doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and just cut it. If the weather looks good, actually, I should look at the weather to see what the weather looks like as for rain and such, because I'm not really sure what the geo is for Griffin, Indiana. Is it forecasting for a lot of rain in the fall? I have no idea, and if it does, then we got to cut the grass sooner, because it will never turn into hay that way. Never, ever. We've got to make sure we store our hay into that one barn that we have where we got the straw. Like I said, eventually I would like to kind of change the things a little bit around the cow barn itself. So like the silo bunkers we have, that's all good for now. I'm thinking we'll have that for a couple of years. But yeah, when I put the grass in there, being such a short bunker, it was hard to compact it because you had to go back and forth a lot. So getting a longer bunker so I can just go back and forth with the tractor, it'll compact it quicker. Make my job a little bit easier. Or a course play for that matter. If I set up a course play to go ahead and compact it. And then I would like to put some kind of a big barn up there to store the hay and straw. We're not going to store that into the silo. I know there's mods out there where we can do that. Actually, we got a silo that can hold loose straw and hay. But yeah, we're going to keep it on bales. But that's why we went with a big modded baler that makes 20,000 liter bales, so they don't take up as much space. But I'm just going by what we did in the Pacific Northwest. We had 500 cows, and they were requiring a lot of food, but that was not in seasons. So we'll have to see how we get along here. And this contract is, yeah, okay, it's done. But we're going to finish the field because that's the kind of friendly farmer neighbor that we are. I'll go ahead and fold that up. I said fold it up. Thank you. Let's go ahead and, yeah, the contracts are just, yeah, they're just not really coming up. I mean, we got these contracts today, so that definitely does help. I mean, we went to bed last night with $100,000. Paid off at $25,000 on the loan interest. And already today, we got it right back up above 100, up to $115,000. Alright, we're going to bring the T9, Series T9 back to the farm. We'll give it a good rinse, and I'll leave it parked there. I'm not going to repair it yet. Probably not repair the vehicles until maybe the beginning of spring. First day of spring or what have you. But let's go back there, go check on the cows, top them off with some water, clean them on out with a Ford. Yeah, we do have a Ford tractor. In case you didn't see that episode, which was like maybe 3 episodes ago or so. Got ourselves a lovely Ford tractor to keep the cows nice and clean. And just like that, we are back home. Man, I would love to do a little bit more landscaping around here, but, you know, that costs cash. But as we do know, like I said, in the future, we'll probably have more cash than we know what to do with once we get going. Let's give the T9 a good wash. Yeah, the Peterbilt truck that we have, well, that's right, I shouldn't say call it a Peterbilt. What is it, a Lizard or whatever they call it? Yeah, that wonderful truck we have. Yeah, I do know it's a little bit louder than the rest of the vehicle, so it may drown out my voice a little bit sometimes when I'm doing episodes. So I'll have to keep that in mind. The one thing I kind of a little disappointed on it is how fast the paint wears on it. I think we got like, what, 3.5 hours on it, and that is, the paint is chipping on it quite bad. The amount of hours I got in the Breedle, and we don't see any wear and tear on that. All right, put that back. Even the T9, do we see any scratches? Whoop, jump over that pretty quick. Anything in the T9? I can see a little bit right in there, right where the little crevices are on the hood. Got a little bit there. And how many hours we got in this thing? 14.5. Yeah, so the Peterbilt, I parked it over here. Oh, it's going to be great, though, when the grain prices go up and we can sell the grain and bring in a whole bunch of cash and pay off the loan. So, yeah, we can see the paint wearing definitely on the skids down there, on the hood already. And we only got, okay, we just barely got 3 hours on it. But that's okay. That's not a problem. I still like the truck. It's a pretty darn good mod, in my opinion. Other than the paint seemed to chip rather quick. I think I got this on... in the settings, I think I got the dirt on fast, which will also make the paint chip a little bit faster as well. Come on, grass, grow. We need you to grow so we can make some hay. Oh, yeah, so a couple things, because I'm going to forget. Let's go ahead and check on the weather. It's looking pretty good here. I don't see no rain in the forecast. Today would be Saturday, then Sunday. That's day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Okay, so Friday would be the first day of winter. And right now, I don't have nothing in the forecast for moisture until the first day of winter. And actually, late Sunday, or actually midday Sunday, it's looking good for the grass to dry, but we'll have to see. The wind speeds are up, and the wind dies down. Maybe this Wednesday, wind speeds of 6. That could be the best day, and right now there's no chance of rain at all. But the long-distance forecast is never 100%. Let's come over to here, and we'll give the cows some water. Just got to be careful in the future. When I come over here, I'll have to turn the HUD on to make sure I'm turning on the water and not asking for them to come collect the milk. Yep, still no straw in here, but we are still giving them some water. How dirty are they? Not dirty at all. So this shouldn't take me more than just a second or two. Let me get into here so I can see better. So not a whole bunch of mess in here. And those grass bales that are down there, those are just for decoration. They're not real. And I am leaving the Ford parked in there. That way it's out of the elements. That way the sun's not beating down on it. This is the amount of silage that we have left. Now we do have, 120,000 liters in the TMR mixer. Like I said, we'll have to see how much the cows are going to take once we get some hay in there and we give them the first feeding. You may be asking, that's a big weight for that Ford tractor. Well, yeah, that bucket that we have can hold 9,000 liters. So when I get 9,000 liters in that bucket, yep, we're going to need the weight in the back. Before we go and do anything else, let's go back into here, the animal HUD. And let's see, you're expecting a calf, you're not. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got like 7 cattle. Next year we'll be having some offspring as of right now. Oh, the other thing I wanted to check on, cleanliness is 100. Water is all set. They're still all set in grass. So the grass field that they have, yeah, I haven't really fed them yet. They're just getting the feed from their meadow over here. Estimated food required, 106,000 for the year. We should be able to handle that no problem. And we are collecting some slurry from them. No manure because we haven't given any straw yet. And of course, no milk. We won't get milk until we get some offspring. But that'll be in the springtime. Yeah, we're just waiting for this grass to grow. It's like I couldn't mow this grass right now, and I would get some off it. But obviously, if I can wait a couple more days and get a good amount off it, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and once we do, this whole grass meadow, we're gonna turn into a field. That's gonna be one heck of a job, though. It's gonna take a while with the subsoil that we got to turn this into a field, and then we'll have to lease a. I mean, yeah, what I was going to say was I'm going to need at least a seeder to plant the grass down. I'm thinking maybe if I'm going to have at least, maybe I'll do some winter grain fall planting in our field over there as well. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But today I was kind of hoping to get some sunflower harvesting done. But, yeah, the fields aren't ready. And, yep, these are the 2 contracts that we got left. So who knows? But the money, yep, we did go ahead and pay $50,000 off our loan. How much money do I save on the loan interest? So we went from $25,632 down to $25,311. It's $300, but you got to pay it off at some point. And little by little, it will definitely help. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you again right here in Griffin, Indiana. But until then, have a good one.